Today we shall be looking at chapter 26, I think. Yep, it is. Alright, let me read it in Mandarin first. Alright, this is chapter 26. Okay, 第26章，重为轻根，静为超君。是以圣人真日行不离止众，虽有荣观，燕处超然。奈何万乘之王，而以身轻天下？轻则失根，超则失君。Alright, let me do this again. Let me start one word. 第26章，重为轻根，静为超君。是以圣人终日行不离止众，虽有荣观，燕处超然。奈何万乘之族，而以身轻天下？轻则失根，超则失君。Alright, so this seems to be some kind of advice, for the rulers, right? Now, when the starting is saying that, is to look at the importance of things, right? So it compares to the weight of carriages. Like if you are the rulers, obviously your carriage is well filled, right? At the same time, it's also compared to the army you have, the army you have, the carriage, the amount of carriage you have. So it's trying to say that as a ruler, right, because you had it all, you have everything, right? So do not get, too confused by all that you have, and forgot that you have to rule over your people, right? And your people is having a life not like what you have, right? So in order not to understand all these people who just have a humble life, you should at the same time not get affected by all that you have, right? That means in a certain way is to think for the people, is to think and empathize with the people. So if you have it all, you have all these things, but you have to understood that, life, the most important is to be humble and simple. So you should not be too excited, overtaken by what you have, right? Just take it as you are still a normal human being, right? Simplicity should be the order of the day. So he is saying is that, the only difference you have is that you have the responsibility, you have the authority, right? The responsibility is to ensure that your people could live a good life, right? So the ruler should not be taking things too lightly, right? For example, you're not happy only, you kill someone, or you send your army to raid somebody, right? Or if somebody make a simple mistake, you punish him or her heavily. So it's saying that if you have so much thing, you should be cool about it, right? I mean, if you lose something, don't get too excited because you have abundance. Not like the normal people or the poor people who don't have everything. So you should be taking it lightly in a certain way, but heavy on the fact that, or steady in the fact that you should be looking after your people. So the decision you make should be considered carefully, wisely, right? and not just the frivolity of the moment. Because you lift a finger, the world may shake because you own the army, right? You have so much in abundance. The words you utter, it will affect millions of people, right? The decision you make is going to affect plenty of people. So you got to think carefully whenever you make a decision and do not take it lightly, right? So this is where there is a lightness and a heaviness. Consideration that you have to decide. You have to decide carefully, right? And some decision should not be taken lightly. Some decisions should not be made lightly. So he's saying that as a ruler, you should be very steady, very aware. You should also empathize with the people to see things from their perspective, obviously, right? So he said the sage will not, move without making a decision carefully, just like the carriage that he has, which is filled with all the thing that he owns, all the food, all the fruits, whatever he owns. So this is what this chapter is all about, right? The importance of the decision made by a ruler. It impacts a lot of people, so I have to take it as seriously as possible and not too lightly. Okay, so this is this chapter 26.